Hey, good morning. I thought I'd just do a quick review for you here from Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos. I've been here for 3 or 4 nights now and having a great time. A couple of things about the resort compared to, for example, the Hyatt Ziva Riviera Cancun or other Hyatts that I've stayed at in the past. The chair saving game is pretty fierce here. So, go with the flow, get up early, put your stuff down, or better yet, rent one of the cabanas. I'll show you some behind me here. And those you can get it with a bottle of wine, or you can just get the cabana. Just the cabana is only $50, so it's quite reasonable. And then you've got that for the whole day, so you don't have to worry about getting up at 7 in the morning and reserving your seat. The food here has been very good. The best steak that I've had was at El Cotillo, which is the Spanish restaurant. Very well seasoned steak. But I also really enjoyed my meal at the French restaurant. If you have an opportunity to eat there, I highly recommend it. The lobster bisque was amazing, and the steak with the blue cheese sauce was really, really good. And lots of stuff to snack on for lunches, between pizzas and tacos. Tacos everywhere, so that's kind of fun. Fish tacos, beef tacos, you name it. And you can get it spicy or not. Lots of fresh guacamole. I know everybody's excited about that always. And of course the beach here is lovely and wide, perfect for taking a long walk on the beach. As you can see, it just keeps going and going. Goes all the way down to the bird sanctuary down at the end. But of course you cannot swim in the ocean. There's basically a perpetual black flag status, which means to say bad things will happen if you go in the water. There's a pretty fierce tide and undertow. So we really don't want to risk it. And if you are coming here with kids, you want to keep an eye on them. Don't go too close to the water because you'll get at the errant wave that'll come in, and it's quite strong, and it just sucks the sand out from under you. So be mindful of that. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. Lots of activities throughout the day. Bingo, music trivia, water aerobics, sexy water aerobics. Ladies, you're gonna want to check that one out. That's Frankie from the activities team. Frankie? There's no Frankie. It was Roger. Roger is the one who does the sexy aerobics. I don't know what I was thinking. Who does that? Trust me on that one. Yeah, and then evening shows are going on, and everything's open. We're green here in Cabo, which means to say that they can go up to 100% occupancy at the hotel. And there's dancing going on and all kinds of stuff. So things are pretty much back to normal here. All that they're waiting for is for you to get down here. So overall, having a really good time. It's been quite busy at the hotel, and I think because they've just gone to green, that's taking a little bit of getting used to. So, there's been some times where you might have to wait 20 minutes, 40 minutes to get into a restaurant. We seem to always time it that we go at peak times. No big deal. There's bars everywhere. So I would suggest plan that you'll have a drink before dinner and go to the restaurant, request a table. If they have to give you a pager because there's nothing available, no problem. And then head to a bar, have a drink, and by the time you're finished, your table will be ready. So easy stuff, right? Okay, I also forgot to talk about the buffet. So the buffet here is completely touchless. So that's a kind of interesting experience. If you're concerned at all about traveling after COVID, this is a really good place for you to start, because when you go into the buffet, you don't touch anything. They have serving stations everywhere you go. There's multiple omelet stations. If you want a couple of slices of bacon, sausage, whatever, cheese, fresh fruit, juice, bread, there is somebody at every single station, and they will put it on your plate. It's going to mean that you're probably going to have a couple of plates when you're walking around, but everything is super clean, and there's no mixed contact with all the spoons and ladles and everything like that. So that's kind of a nice touch. And then walking around the resort, There are signs everywhere that say to wear a mask, but because of the design, it is quite open air. And I'd say the majority of people are wearing masks when they're indoors or when going into restaurants, whether they're indoors or outdoors, but not so much in the common areas. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with, really. As I said, Cabo has gone to green. So basically the COVID numbers are really, really low, and they're moving in the right direction. So there you go. Okay, one other thing I wanted to add, because this is really important, obviously you need to get a negative COVID test before you go back to Canada or the US. And for Canadians, this is a pretty good deal because the PCR test, they make an appointment with the local hospital and they actually come here to test you. And it's $90, which is one of the lowest rates that I've come across. I mean, obviously, other than the places that are offering it for free. If you're American, with a 3-night stay, the antigen test, which you need to return to the US, is complimentary. If for whatever reason you're only staying for a couple of nights, you can still get the test done here, and it is $30. So very reasonable rates. So you can come, enjoy your stay, get tested, and go home and be happy. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And we'll see you on the next one.